don't flop, set the standard, London, Ginlick, stand the fuck up. I've got a good crowd with me, yeah, and we got a sick battle lined up. Both of these guys did their tryout at the fucking Boom Bap warm-up, yeah, in the same fucking place, Ginlick, on my fucking left. He goes by the name of Liquid. Liquid had a fucking sick tryout. He also smashed it in the Upstage Freestyle tournament when he came through and destroyed everyone. Yeah? And on my right, another fucking competitor, Shuffle T. We got the first round, 90 seconds on Shuffle T. Let's get into this, yeah? Let's go.
This motherfucking guy's nose has doubled up in size. The first time I saw it, it was not that bloody wide. On a scale of 1 to 10, I think it was something like a 5, and in the space of 2 months, man, it's punched above a 9. Really though, you have the biggest nose. I mean, you must pick it loads. Look, I bet you can fit your toes in the hole. Stick a whole cricket ball in it, bro. Anytime he sniffs and blows, the breeze makes it so freaking cold it feels as though winter's broke. If this bloke ever chose sniffing coke, it would show bits of snow in his nose, which are as big as those Christmas globes. Seriously though, man, that thing is too huge. I haven't seen one that big even on YouTube. If you got it pierced with a brand new loop, dude, kids on the streets would use it to shoot hoops through. But on another subject, you named your label Gang Records. It's cute, innit? If there was an award for uninspiring names, you'd win it. Seriously, you need to take that shit to improve limits, because GANG just stands for get a new gimmick. No, Liquid is a gangster. Of course he is. I mean, just think about all the scores he hits, the protection he offers to swords and shit, the fact that he's been inside more women than the Geordie Shore abortionist. He tortures bitches with a more morbid twist than the awful fucking script of Saw 4 was fixed. How can you guys be ignoring this? Nah, I'm just kidding, you boring prick. He watched Godfather once and got obsessed with the world, and now he's got it all. Except for the furs and the money, the drugs, the success with the girls, the fear, the style, the respect from the firms, the loyalties, royalties, the depth of his words, the ride, the pride which will never deserve, the tears that cry when he's buried in church, but hey, he makes a mean, irrelevant verse. He's so desperate to be a gangster, I thought it was a piss take. I saw him take someone's daughter hostage and lock her in a big cage. He called up the mother and said, here's what you do to keep the kids safe. Go online right now and order 10 copies of my mixtape. He's a terrible gangster. He's still learning some of it. You know you're meant to put a horse's head on a bed? He put a gerbil under it. He went to pay respects to the Godfather and he burped in front of him. He'd only rob a bank that had the word sperm in front of it. Nah, but your label is amazing and you guys have some sick plans and I'm sure they'll be appreciated by all of his 6 fans, but I've heard your music, man. Every track you make is bland, so how are you a gangster when you can't even make a decent hit, man? You're a wannabe gangster bitch and you just won't be defeating me. I'll battle anyone, I give a fuck who's in the scenery. I will slice your neck and then I'll punch you quick repeatedly, so call me Michael Phelps because I can cut through liquid easily.
I sent him a tweet saying our battle's official. He didn't reply for days. When he did, he sent back KKK. Wow. I didn't reply. And I was half expecting you to turn up dressed in white. You seem like the type that would enjoy flying a kite in the middle of nowhere, the wind blowing through your hair. And I bet you and your girl got the same hairdresser. And your biggest argument's been over whose hair looks better. Because you're definitely not a player. What's your girl's name? What's her name?
Alia.
Whatever. Wait, she could definitely do better. I could give her more pleasure with one little finger than you could ever give with your one. Fuck a punchline. I might just punch you instead. To be honest, you look like an undercover fed. Yeah, I bet you're wired up and you went to Don't Flop because you were told drug dealers go hand in hand with hip hop. You fucking narrow-minded cock. That's like me telling you to stop rapping and start doing rock. Plus them headphones you're wearing look like a headpiece. He's a scorpion lefty but can't afford Dre beats. And your mum's pussy's not baggy, it's tight like a virgin, which made me question whether the bitch actually gave birth to him. So I asked her and she said to tell you in case you ain't clocked it, Shuffle T, I took your mum's virginity. Adopted. And on top of that, numb nuts when he gave his dad bum thrush. He was 1-inch wonder deep inside his dad's guts. A violent fuck that left him bruised and cut, and after that his dad when he gave his 1-inch wonder a suck. And you know what takes the piss? As his dad was sucking, he was actually taking the piss. You were like an adult version of Oliver Twist or one of those fucked up Nazis from Schindler's List. I think you love Hitler, you prick. If you're Hitler, I'm Jesse Owens in the 1936. He does magic tricks, but he can't freeze for days, so he can't compete with me or David Blaine. I've got a place where no rappers ever blown, but I'll make the impossible possible, call me Dynamo. Rappers in my soul, can't let it go, believe me. I'll die for the love of this art. Houdini.
Yo! I wrote this shit without the pen. This is my girlfriend's not something you want to shout again because I've seen yours and I'd give her one. Out of 10. I love my girlfriend, man. Don't ever bring up my girlfriend yet. Now, Liquid made his own label because no one else liked the sound of his rapping. Nobody could be proud of the fact they had founded this faggot, so unfortunately he got turned down on account of these factors. And this is my impression of how that would happen. I got your CD. I expected something a little more complex. I mean, I get the fact that you wanted to fill it with content, but you might want to make a multi-syllable song next. Also, there's a track called If Music Was Female. That's not an original concept. I listened to the rest and I was far from pleased. I expected some heavy hip-hop, real bars and schemes, something I could hold on to as a part of me, but all I really got was R&B. Far from me to say that isn't part of the scene, but arguably, I don't think it's hard to see that this dastardly collection of party beats is completely lacking in any artistry. So I'm afraid it's going to have to be a pass from me. It's a nice cover though, you got that part at least. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. I've got a meeting with Chipmunk just after 3. These days, a lot of newcomers are tending to bounce because they realise they can't cut it, and that's offending me how they can't make the grade so they intend to get out without trying to grow and not respecting the crowd, and you'll be the same. Yeah, I'm sensing it now. So before you go ahead and shame yourself in your rounds, I'm just going to straight start sending you out. It's ironic you're Liquid, but I'm the one that's ending the drought. Yo, and I saw you versus Flames in the week prior to Festival. I was embarrassed by your efforts, like this guy's expendable. Couldn't help but notice that your lazy style is dependable on no personal attacks but being kind of general. I really think your level of denial is incredible because you think you won the match, man. That's quite hysterical. You got bodied by the guy and your lines were terrible. There was flames over Liquid like a Viking burial. See, you're gassed up because people say your bars are terrific because you're surrounded by these yes men who are after their fixes of your production in your studio to master their mixes and complimenting you just fits with them as part of your physics. But everyone around you is surpassing your limits because the thing you lack with music is your heart isn't in it. So I don't give a fuck about your shitty partying gimmicks because for every fan you have there's 10 more who admire real lyrics.
Down. Round 2 on Liquid, let's go.
I spoke to Google. They said they never heard of you. I said I've got to battle him next week. They said we'll advance the search for you. Still nothing. They passed it on to Yahoo and Bing, and even they came back with we can't find a thing. I was like, don't worry. I've asked Jeeves. He's on the case. He's saying shuffle T's and stupid fucking dance they do in the States. I was like, nah, not that. They YouTube on the back. They said, sorry, it's Battle versus RS is all we had. In fact, there's one other video, but it's been removed in a while. He posted a video of himself naked dancing the gang like this. YouTube said it's sexually explicit and that's not allowed, plus it's a copyright issue. We called it White Boys Gone Wild. And you told me that Mark Riss was your idol. His bars are your Bible. See, I came into battle, you came for a poetry recital. And you'll never be as good as Mark because he doesn't disguise content by the spitting bars farce. You're a middle class posh rapper that's just copied the style. The type to look down on the people that sit down on Jeremy Kyle. You bring a whole new meaning to geek. When you rap, it sounds like a David Cameron speech. And I bet your parents don't even know that you rap. And I bet your parents don't even know that you rap. Like, oh no, our son's a good boy, he wouldn't do that. But she's been emotionally bullied and beaten up so many times that inside his soul's died, and every night this bitch cries. Until one special night he was surfing the net, looking for gay porn, and he came across something that said, "Don't flop." He was hoping for 2 men permanently erect. He was hoping for 2 men permanently erect, so he was kind of pissed off, and it was a rap battle instead. But he carried on watching that. This will be a laugh. He couldn't believe what he saw as he pulled his dildo out his ass. All the screaming and shouting, mum jokes and abuse, and the fact they shook hands whether they win or they lose. Because yes, battle raps are a stage performance. Because real beef isn't settled with words. Use the gun bar versus RS. You can't back your words. Shuffle, bite the curb. American History X in reverse. Let's go! It's cool. Do your thing. This could be a big break. But we all know you're a nice guy and all that shouting is fake. You're just playing a character. But it's cool, I ain't mad at you. This is rap artist, this is rap actor.
You call me posh one more time within your bars and I'll hit you hard with my business cards that will give you scars like frigging ninja stars. And I hate this guy, this fucking bitch's aura. And for your information, my mum is my biggest supporter. Now, I watched the last battle. It was soaring. It was heaven sent. I love the fact that it wasn't really boring and repetitive. You get to the first bar, there's no ignoring the rest of it, and the usage of the original stories and the fucking references was some awesome fucking penmanship. But enough about my battle. Yours was just depressing shit. See, I don't even need funny lines to defeat this lone amateur. Not that you'd understand because you've got no schemes and no character. That's why you'll never make it to the elite and known battlers, because everything you say is completely below average. So fuck it. I came here to exceed your expectations. Not just jokes, I came to precede my reputation. All I really want to do is teach, reprobate, and dramatically increase the speed of elevation. But first, I have to start by the deepest degradation. Pick you apart piece by piece to separation, even if it drives me to fucking desperation. So I need my medication. This will be an easy defeat with zero hesitation. Because I don't give a fuck if there's people that are saying that he should really take this or he deserves to be esteemed and he is rated. They're wrong. And I need to really state this, so by any means you need to receive this education. Your lyrics are basic and bland at best. I challenge this man to put his hand on chest and say that he's proud of the mess that he says whenever he stands and reps. Since you can't, I'm vexed. Because it means that you settled for a crappy set, which is the kind of thing that has me stressed, because you don't seem to care that your actions affect in making this entire league's fucking standards less. Wow. And your amount of fans don't mean a fucking thing, dude. You might have a lot of support up in this room, but if I battled Britney Spears and she was up here instead of you, despite her shitty tracks, her fans would outnumber me too. Fuck it. All of the bullshit stops here. I don't want to hear one more person say you'll be top tier. You shouldn't advance any further when you don't flop career, because the reason behind the rumors is simply not clear. Now I'm an atheist. Here's the reason why I think that's relevant. I've never seen anything to convince me the world is heaven sent. It relates to why I don't believe you're a higher level precedence, because I don't believe outlandish shit till I'm provided with the evidence. So why don't we settle this? If you really thought that this faker had a chance, or you bet money that he'd somehow take me in advance, or you thought he'd ever be one of the greatest in this art, then you clearly don't understand the nature of the craft. I mean, we all heard you in upstage, out of all the different voices. You were the winner, don't get me wrong, there were no other friggin' choices. Everyone was hyped like, wow, Liquid's spitting poison. Stop that kid out of battle, quick get him an appointment. But when your written battle came, you were shitty from the coin flip. You were given the baton, but you couldn't lift or hoist it. So when it comes to respect, you really didn't get the points in. Tryouts, try again, you're a fucking disappointment!
Our Don't Flop careers have been parallel. From upstage to both having trap battles versus rappers from SBL. We both act like we couldn't give a fuck. But I'm about 5,000 views and £100 up. Upstage, you were shit. Your tryout, you were better. But last time I checked, concerts were an a cappella. And in theory, you're better without a mic and a beat. And that fact alone should be an automatic defeat. But yet again, I'm faced with a guy that doesn't actually do music. And by the look in your eyes, you ain't got the heart to do it. There's no passion in you, you ain't paid no dues. And until I climb my ramps, I'm gonna be battling dudes that don't know about hard graft in the studio. Billing a zoot behind the mic, refusing to go home. Bagging out mixtapes and shotting them on road to build up a bigger buzz on the 5th fucking iPhone. Yeah. And my iTunes is filled with real rappers from the underground. Man that have put the work in and are starting to get around. Man that don't back down and that have been through struggles. My iTunes is limited edition, you won't find shuffle. Let's go. And Shuffle T, apart from entering Don't Flop, what the fuck have you done for the love of hip hop? I stacked up food money, built a label and shit. When you stack up food money, it's for a shopping list. I performed all over the UK. EPs, mixtapes, over 1,000 albums sold to date. National radio and TV airplay, but well done. You made it through the tryout quarters. But when it comes to rapping, you're an exam in the sea. You're just testing the waters. Basically, Shuffle T, I don't take you seriously. You're rapping shit. Show me a magic trick, maybe that'll impress me. This is only my 3rd event, but fans say Liquid's landed. Now that's what the fuck I call setting the standard. Fuck my voice, I don't give a shit. Time.